right, so we have an area right here that is really pretty weedy and not very pleasant. It's up against the side of the house, and I'd like this to be a bed. In my case, I want to put black raspberries here, but you could also put any sort of perennials or prepare this bed for annual flowers. And the easiest way to kill these weeds is not to rent a tiller or some sort of grass removal equipment and break your back, but instead, what I have done is buy painter's paper, builder's paper. I bought this at a local improvement store, just in the paint department. A lot of times it's easy to find by the plastic drop cloth, otherwise just ask. I'm taking 2 rolls. You could also do this with a single roll, but I find that 2 rolls is more of a guarantee to kill. What's going to happen to kill weeds and grass? What's going to happen is this paper is going to stop the growth along with the weight of the dirt and that darkness underneath, stop the growth and eventually kill off these weeds and this grass. But by the time the plants on top are ready to push their roots through, this paper will have softened with watering and rain and begin to break down. So it will not inhibit the growth of the plants coming down into it, but it will inhibit the growth of those coming up. I just take the paper, it's easiest to do like this, to have the rolls here. I did have a weight at the beginning, but now my dirt is working as my weight. And I'm going to take this soil that I have, and best to buy a garden soil. Don't buy topsoil, that's usually a very depleted soil. Otherwise, if all you have is topsoil, you can mix that with humus or composted manure. You're going to take that and you're going to just dump a good amount of it right onto the paper, and then we want 3 or 4 inches worth of soil. If you're doing this on a windy day, you need to get a partner to help.
Shh, I'm videotaping. Shh, shh, shh.
All right, so then we go ahead and we just push that soil out 2 to 3 inches deep. All right, and then you're just going to go ahead and cover. And what you can see here is I've done a whole entire bed up against the house, and I'm killing off these weeds. And this soil here is going to be easy for immediately transplanting in annuals. If I need to put in perennials, I'll need to cut through the paper and then cover it. So at this point, we have the bed completed, and I went out pretty far here. This is something that I will have dirt in this area, and then down that way I'm going to use the paper with mulch to finish off a perennial bed, whereas this here I want exposed dirt as I start a raspberry bed that'll eventually get mulched.